Hello, my beautiful air signs. This is going to be your February reading. We're going to start with Gemini. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and this will be your reading for the day. So let's get into it. If you are new to the channel, my name is Priscilla Bernstein. I'm a soul alignment specialist. I am a conduit for the divine and for our higher selves, and I am always bringing through what is needed to hear for the collective and for you personally. So if you have found me, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to be the clearest conduit of light and love and to bring through all the information needed for my air signs who are watching. Getting into Gemini to start, what do my Geminis need to know for the month of February, Spirit? Let's go ahead and begin. So what are my Geminis working on this month, Spirit? What are my Geminis working on this month, please? Ooh. A few things came out. We got the 8 of Wands upright and the 6 of Cups reversed, as well as the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the 9 of Swords. Interesting. Okay. What do my Geminis have to look forward to this month? 5 of Pentacles reversed. What are the challenges or lessons that my Geminis are working on? 6 of Swords upright. What is the spiritual guidance? King of Swords upright. And what is the overall energy that my Geminis are working through this month? 7 of Pentacles reversed and 2 of Pentacles reversed. All right, so I'm going to pull some clarifiers now for all of these, my beautiful Geminis. So give me 1 second to shuffle this deck. Hope everybody's doing well so far as we've started February. If you want to get daily channeled readings, I'm offering those on my Instagram, so you can hop on over there and follow me there as well. All right, so can I get a clarifier for what are my Geminis working on this month, please? Can I get a clarifier for this first? We got the Magician reversed and Justice reversed. Okay, can I get a clarifier for this 5 of Pentacles? Ooh, Awakening reversed. Can I get a clarifier for the 6 of Swords, please? The 9 of Cups reversed. Can I get a clarifier for the King of Swords, please? Ten of Cups upright and 9 of Wands reversed. Ooh, Gemini, this is a great reading. And can I get a clarifier? Whoa, half the deck just went flying. We're not going to take all of those. We're going to ask again. Can we do less, Spirit, please? Can we get a clarifier for the overall energy for my beautiful Geminis? Okay, that's better. All right, we got the Wheel of Fortune upright and the Page of Swords reversed. So let's get into your reading, Geminis. So what you're working on this month, we got the 8 of Wands, we got the 6 of Cups reversed, we got the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and we got the 9 of Swords. So this 8 of Wands is all about signs and synchronicities. It looks like you guys are coming out of a nightmare phase of something that has been just a lot of work, a lot of heaviness, a lot of transition and transformation from maybe old versions of yourself or old energies, and it's been a difficult road. It's been something that is kind of been feeling like an uphill battle, But with this Six of Cups and this Wheel of Fortune reversed, I'm guessing it's something with family, maybe something familial, or something with your foundations. And the Wheel of Fortune is shifting, okay? So just know that this is coming to a close. This hard energy, this heavy energy, I think is coming more to a close. And if this is something to do with your family or within your relationships or your foundation, just know that you're not in this alone. Like, on a collective level, everybody's having foundational shifts right now. But with the clarifiers, you guys got the Magician and the Justice card, both reversed. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, because Spirit is sharing so much with you right now, trying to let you know that things are shifting in the right direction. You just need to be more clear, concise, and conscientious about the energy that you're outputting and the things that you are investing your time and energy into. There's a need for balance in your life and a need for balancing of the scales, in the sense of working more with your heart and less with your mind and logic, right? And then balancing mind, body, and spirit, like being in alignment with all three things. And then learning how to be the alchemist, like really harnessing your energy and understanding how to work with esoterics and the metaphysical energy that you as a conduit, that you as a co-creator are holding in frequency, okay? So if there is something that you're navigating that's really difficult right now, that has something to do with your foundations or your family, or something with your kids, just know that Spirit is trying to send you signs, synchronicities, symbols, messages. So pay attention to what those are, because these are what are going to be helping to lead you back to balance, okay? This can come through songs on the radio, songs that come up in your playlist if you're on Spotify or Apple Music. This can come through as walking by somebody and hearing something in their conversation that just happens to strike a chord within you. This could come through as some sort of, magazine or article that you pick up at the doctor's office as you're waiting to be seen by your doctor. This could come through as an article or something that comes across your social media post, or some sort of written word. So just be cognizant of how these things are coming through. It can also be something with an animal spirit, animals coming to you into your physical reality. You can look those up. I do have a thing on my Instagram of animal spirits that you can look through. It's not a full extensive dictionary of animal spirits, but there are a lot there, so you can start there and then dig deeper online if you'd like. And it can also come through as angel numbers. So just pay very close attention to what Spirit's trying to share with you, because they're sharing a lot. Okay, and so what do you have to look forward to, Geminis? The Five of Pentacles, coming out of heartache, ending this season of sadness and isolation and loneliness and grief, ultimately. And you're coming into a new awakening. You're not quite there yet, but you're on the precipice of it. There's some new energy coming in, and as you follow these signs and synchronicities, you're gonna get there. You're gonna find that balance. You're gonna learn how to work with the energy that you're carrying. And ultimately, whatever we invest our energy in, where your attention flows, energy grows. So be sure that you're not so focused on the doors that are closing or the hard things that are happening, and instead redirect your focus towards what it is that you're wanting, the creation and the container that you are manifesting, okay? And so what challenges or lessons are you learning? Like, there's clear passage here. There is momentum happening. You just have to get out of your own way and allow the universe to start moving things for you, right? A lot of times we get caught up in our own way. This can be around abundance and around love, or where you're investing your heart energy, where you're investing your time and energy and the things that are close to your heart, the things that are really fulfilling to you. It's like you've maybe turned away from those things, and it's time to start moving back towards that, because when we're in joy, when we are in lightness and levity within our hearts, this is where this clarity comes in. This is where the passage and energy starts to flow. Okay, so this is a good thing. Like, we want to be in that flow of energy, and when you're in joy, things are moving, right? So do things that bring you joy, do things that light you up, do things, you know, sometimes the best thing to do is to like walk away from the problem and give yourself a break from it instead of trying to find the solution, and go have some fun. And then something shifts because you're moving energy, something shifts, and then the solution comes to you in a way that maybe you weren't expecting it. Okay, so that is a lesson or challenge that you're working through this month, is like how to refocus your energy, how to have fun, how to open your heart in a different way, and to let things flow, because there's passage coming, there's movement happening, but you have to get out of your own way. So what is the spiritual guidance or solution? Yeah, the King of Swords. This is the fastest sword, or fastest king in the deck. And you see how he's like standing here with his focus straight ahead, holding on to either side of his sword, really balanced, and he has this bird on his shoulder looking another way. Like, he knows where he's going, and he's looking straight ahead. That is what you need to be doing right now. You need to stop focusing on what's happening here and start focusing on where you're going over there, right? And it's not so much that you're like totally invested in the future and not focusing on what you're doing right now. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, toggle yourself to the container that you're creating, toggle yourself to the future that you're wanting to manifest. And if you watch anything with Abraham Hicks, or you watch anything or listen to anything with Joe Dispenza, like, it's all about frequency, right? It's all about where you're focusing your attention. And if you're focused on the future and what you're creating, and knowing that you're going to get there no matter what, and trusting that the universe is bringing you exactly what you need, that in and of itself helps you toggle to that future reality. And when you make choices based on who that person is in that future reality and what that person would choose to help get you there, that's when things are going to start to fall into place and start to move. If you're too focused on the problem, you're going to exacerbate it. You're going to make it bigger than it actually is. Okay, so you need to be focused on what's ahead and what you're creating. And so, yeah, with the 10 of Cups, you need to focus on abundance. You need to focus on the fulfillment of your desires coming into fruition. You need to focus and kind of act as if it's already happened. And then with this 9 of Wands, it's not that you have to do anything physically, you're not having to really take action instead of only taking inspired action. You don't have to push, you don't have to hustle, you don't have to force anything or quote unquote make it happen. What you have to do is you have to be in the frequency first. When you're in the right frequency and you're in alignment, things just naturally start to fall into place, things start to align, opportunities start to bubble up, doors start to open, all of this stuff starts to happen when you're in alignment. And that's where the synchronicity and signs and messages, and it's like the universe is trying to tell you, like, you're right there, okay? So Geminis, I know sometimes we can get caught up in our heads, especially as an air sign. There's a lot there. I'm a Gemini rising, so I get it, but the balance between mind, body, and spirit, that all has to come into alignment, and you have to start focusing on where your heart is headed and stop focusing on the logical, being caught up in the mind and all that stuff. So what is the overall energy that you're navigating this month? We have the 7 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles reversed. So again, you can't stay super focused on the problem. When you plant a garden, you can't just sit there and watch it. You can't like see what's happening below the surface of the earth. You can't see that the seed is breaking and that the roots are growing. You know, you can see when it starts to poke out of the earth, but you don't sit there and watch it grow 24/7, right? So you have to be really conscientious of where you're putting your energy and finding that balance. This is it, finding the balance in the physical reality, how you create, how you bring things into fruition in the physical reality, how you manifest. This is what you're learning, right? Through the Wheel of Fortune. and through the Page of Swords reversed. So a new way of looking at things has to happen, and a perspective shift needs to happen. The Wheel of Fortune, when it's upright, it's like the wheel's turning in your favor. So you need to acknowledge that, and you need to get yourself out of your quote unquote like rut or that problem energy, and start focusing and just ask Spirit, what is the solution? Bring it to me. Set that intention that the universe is going to bring things to you and you become a magnet for it. Not that you have to go out and do anything, right? That's where this frequency first starts. So now I'm going to pull a oracle card for you, Geminis. See what message, extended message Spirit has for you all. My little twins. Okay, Spirit, so what other message do you have for my Gemini babes? Okay, we got two here. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. This is really interesting because these are two different soul groups here. And this is something that, you know, wouldn't come through unless it was necessary right now. But I'm getting that the Mintaken is almost, it kind of has that feel of like what Atlantis was, right? And the Pleiades is a star group. So if I were you, there's this longing for home, belonging, the original light workers, and then double mission, channeling, and uplifting humanity. If I were you guys, I would call upon the Pleiadians and the Mintakens and ask for their support as you move forward through the month, right? There always is this belonging for home. Like that's something I think that we search for just in our human form, to come back into alignment with what our soul's asking for and what our souls are working towards, right? Feeling like we're loved and seen and acknowledged. Like that's kind of, you know, the ultimate expression of what we search for in this human form. But on a soul level, ultimately what we're trying to do is let our soul evolve, right, through these experiences and lessons. And so as the original light workers, just knowing that it's like you do belong, you do have a soul family. Start calling in your soul tribe, start calling in this support to help you navigate this month, to, you know, create your tribe, your new tribe, as you step into this new version of yourself. A lot of times when we go through spiritual awakenings and ascension processes, what happens is we start vibrating at a higher frequency, and the people that we were hanging out with, we don't resonate with anymore, right? And so these energies of these relationships start to either create contrast or friction with each other. And then, you know, because one of us is moving on and one of us is staying in that same frequency. And so it's a lot of times through these ascension processes and spiritual awakenings, we have to change friend groups. We're evolving so quickly, and maybe they're not, or they're evolving and you're not, you know, but it's like the transition of who your tribe is usually starts to shift. And so the more in alignment you get, what's interesting is like the smaller your circle gets for a while, until you finally call in your soul tribe. And so when you start to call in your soul tribe, just know that the universe is going to start to bring these people into your life, so you can feel like you're not this black sheep anymore, that you're not all alone, that you have this support, that you do belong, and that there are people out there like you. And then this Pleiades, the double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity, this is something that all light workers are being asked to do right now. You know, as we come into these new earth frequencies, there's more light flooding the planet, more light codes, more levity, more lightness coming into the planet. But because we live in a planet and a world and a universe that there is equal and opposites, we are having this equal and opposite amount of darkness coming up. So if you're being called, if you're a light worker and you're sensitive and you're being called to do something that is in alignment with your soul purpose, and you're sitting on that or too scared to step into that, This is your calling. This is your invitation to step in and see. Again, calling in that soul tribe to help you get there, to help you see what it is that you need to do next, to answer this call and to help channel and uplift humanity, right? That's what we're here for. Okay, and I'm going to pull one more card for you all, and this is going to be a moon card. Spirit, can you tell me what energy that my Geminis need to hold as they move through this energy this month? Attraction. See, there it is. Frequency. When you become a magnet, you attract. So this isn't about doing anything. This isn't about, you know, pushing or quote unquote, like making things happen or creating a container to make things happen and then pushing that boulder uphill, even though it kind of has felt like an uphill battle with whatever it is that you're navigating at the beginning of the month here. But this attraction, right? This is about you creating the container, getting in alignment, mind, body, and soul, and then holding a certain frequency, knowing that it's coming, seeing the future, knowing that it's coming into fruition, holding that vibrational frequency in your heart and knowing that it's like, you don't have to do anything unless it's inspired action, right? And so this is so beautiful. Allow the signs and synchronicities to lead to the passage that is calling you forward into that soul energy, into that soul purpose and mission that you're being called to do. And then just attract. You're just a magnet. That's all you have to do is when you're in the right frequency and you're in alignment, literally you become a super conduit and a magnet for things to attract to you. All right, Geminis, I hope this was super helpful. If it was, please share this with another Gemini. And if you are another water, fire, or earth sign for your rising and moon signs, please check those out. Those are already posted. And this was the last one that I'm doing was the air sign. So hopefully you can get your full month overview through looking at all those signs. And if you don't know what those are, you can go to any sort of website to figure out your full chart. All right, so from here we are going to move on to Libra. And as I was trying to shuffle those cards, some cards went flying out. I'm not ready to read those yet. I was just trying to mix these up. But we are at 2236 for Libra. I'm going to write this down so I can post that and pin it so you guys know. All right, so Spirit, what do my Libras need to know for February? What energies are they navigating? The beautiful Libras, the balancing scales of the zodiac. All right, so what do my Libras need to know this month, Spirit? What are my Libras working on for the month of February, please? What are my Libras working on for the month of February? Page of Swords, upright. And what do my Libras have to look forward to this month? Queen of Swords, upright, and Strength on its side. And what challenges or lessons are my Libras learning this month? Six of Coins. And what is the spiritual guidance or solution? Woo, a lot came out for that one. The Magician, upright. The Knight of Wands, reversed. The Moon, reversed. The Nine of Swords, upright. The Hermit, upright. And the Two of Coins, upright. Looks like Spirit is sharing a lot with you guys here. All right, so what is the overall energy that my beautiful Libras are navigating this month? What is the overall energy that my Libras are navigating? Please, Spirit. Thank you. The Death card reversed and Judgment upright. Okay, I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you, babes. Can I get a clarifier for this Page of Swords, please? A few cards fell out. The Emperor upright, Princess of Pentacles upright, and the Ace of Hearts upright. Can I get a clarifier this Queen of Swords and Strength? Ace of Wands, beautiful. Can I get a clarifier for the Six of Coins, please, Spirit? Six of Hearts reversed and Strength upright. So you guys got the Strength card twice, once on its side and once upright. Can I get a clarifier for the spiritual guidance, please? You guys got so many. Princess of Hearts, luckily only one came out for that one. And then what is the overall energy that my beautiful Libras are navigating? 10 of Hearts reversed. Okay. Let me sit with this one for 1 second. All right. So Libras, we have the Page of Swords here. There is something that is being seen, some self-worth that you're coming into, some empowerment and new energetic frequencies. New frequencies of love coming into your heart, new abundance codes, and this is that self-worth piece, the Emperor here, new self-worth around who you are, what you're doing in the world, how you hold your frequency and how you navigate moving forward, the energy that you're outputting, the energy that you're inputting and giving to others. There's a whole lot of new happening here, and this Page of Swords, it's like download is coming in from above. Like it's just like literally being poured into you, these new frequencies, these new energies, these light codes, these abundance codes, these codes of like how you love yourself and how you show up for yourself moving forward due to this like self-worth amplification. And so what do you have to look forward to? You have this Queen of Swords, who she's usually like the queen that's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like doesn't trust others, you know, like she's very cautious. And you guys got the Strength card sideways and this Ace of Wands. It's like you're cautious of anybody coming in that is too sure of themselves, too boastful, too strong in their frequency. It's almost like it makes you like, because you're stepping into this new vibration, it's almost like it makes you pull back and like, I don't know about this. Like, is this really authentic? Is it not? And with that, you're getting this new insight on how to move forward with people, how to take action, how to tread a little more lightly. Like that's kind of what I'm getting. It's almost like you're not walking sure-footed yet in these new frequencies. It's almost like when you meet somebody that is, because you've been going through this big transformation or this big kind of like download of up-leveling energies, that you're like still learning how to navigate this. It's almost like you have new legs that you're walking on, and what I'm being shown is like almost like Bambi, like these shaky legs of like, I don't know. And so when you see somebody that's really sure-footed, it's almost like, is this authentic? Is this real? Can I trust this person? You know, but just know that whatever's coming into your field right now, everything that happens for us and that comes to us is for us and our greater good. It's either meant to help us evolve and grow or to help us climb that ladder of evolution and get to the next level, right? So with this Ace of Wands, with this new kind of like way that you take action and you move in the world, you can see she has like all these cuts on her hands, right? As she's like holding this new wand of fire. Wand's suit is all about fire. It's all about action. And it's like you've been through it, like you've worked really hard to get to where you're at. So just know that it's like, you just have to trust yourself and trust what's coming into your field right now, okay? This is why the strength card is like sideways here too. It's almost like you're finding your new strength in this new frequency. And so what are the challenges or lessons that you're learning? The Six of Coins reversed, it's like, then you got the Strength card upright and the Six of Hearts reversed. So it's almost like 6 is foundation, right? Foundation in family and love, and foundation in your physical reality of like how you are in the world and what you're cultivating, and the strength. It's like what your challenges and lessons that you're learning this month is how to be strong in this frequency of these new foundations, especially things around family, anything that's really interconnected with your heart and your soul's mission, and the things that are so meaningful to your heart, right? And then in the physical reality, a new foundation, you're probably striking into new foundational opportunities for abundance, for like what was coming through at the very beginning, for your self-confidence in like what it is that you're stepping into, right? This like self-esteem and worthiness of receiving more, of having more, of not being in this like limiting belief anymore. It's like, no, I'm worthy of this. I've worked hard to get to where I am, and I'm going to ask for that money. I'm going to like step into that frequency of abundance, and I know that it's going to come to me, and it's like you're learning how to be strong in who you are, to hold that frequency, to build your wealth, to continue to build that foundation of wealth in your life, okay? And so what is the spiritual guidance? You guys got so many on this one. You got the Magician. You're learning how to be the alchemist in your life. You got the Knight of Wands reversed. You're coming out of this like movement phase, and you're starting to become grounded. Then you got the Moon reversed. There's a lot of emotions that's been attached to all of this. Don't let the emotions get the best of you though, okay? Like really listen to your heart frequency, listen to what it is that your soul's asking for and where you're feeling pulled from your heart space. Get out of the mind and don't let the emotions kind of get the best of you. Because if you do, this Nine of Swords, you end up in this like kind of like dark place that is self-imposed, it's like everything is self-created, right? And it's like your own little prison, but that's not where you want to be focusing. You might need some time alone, and that's okay, but you're learning how to find this balance in the physical reality of who you are, where you're going, what you're doing, what you're, creating in the physical world, whether that's your legacy or your family. This can all be interconnected too, everything is threaded together. And then with the clarifier, you got this Princess of Hearts. So pay attention to where your heart is feeling called to. Pay attention to opportunities knocking. Pay attention to people reaching out that are reflecting your light back to you. Pay attention to any time somebody gives you a compliment. Take that and ingest it and receive it. Don't just brush it off. Receive it. Sit with it for a minute and be like, thank you. I received that, whether that's somebody telling you how talented you are at doing something or how good you are at something. Like, take that in, let it land in your cellular DNA and ingest that, embody that, and be like, yeah, thanks. I will receive that. I am that. Yeah. And own that frequency. That's you learning how to become the alchemist in your life and to hold these higher vibrational frequencies. And so what is the overall energy that you're navigating this month? Yeah, you're coming out of a huge ego death. You're coming out on the other side of who you were into who you're becoming. And there's a balancing of the scales, and this Judgment card here. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. Have grace for yourself and for all that you're navigating. Have grace for everybody else around you, but like leave the judgment up to the higher ups, up to the universe and the universal spirits. Like leave that up to them, and just know that the fulfillment of your heart's desires is in creation. It's not here. You're not quite there yet, but it's coming. The more that you find this strength, the more that you find this balance in how you direct your heart and the foundations that you're creating in this world, the better, okay? So I'm going to pull a oracle card for you all now. Spirit, do we have any direct messages that you want to give my Libra babes for the month of February? The rising, there you are with the lion. There's that strength card a third time. You guys are rising. You're coming out of this ego death. You're coming out of, you know, this new way of looking at things. You're coming out with shaky legs, but you're strong. You're stronger than you know. You have way more available to you than you even realize, okay? So invoke this energy of the lion, invoke that strength card, you know, like literally look at that image on a daily basis. If you need to pull a lion from your animal deck, if you have one, you know, print off a picture of a lion or cut out a picture of a lion from a magazine or pull one off the internet and look at it. Put a lion on the back of your, you know, wallpaper on your phone. Like look at that lion every day and invoke that strength and of the foundation of who you're coming into. That's what Spirit's asking you to do, right? Is to be that version of yourself, embody it, and get strong in that frequency, okay? And okay, so Spirit, I'm going to pull one last card for you all. This is a moon card of what energy you need to be carrying. So many came out. We're just going to take them all. What energy you need to be carrying to help you navigate. Peace. Yep, you need to find peace with yourself and with others. Have faith in what's being created, what's being brought to you, what's leaving. Nourishment. Find that sense of balance on a daily basis, whatever that means. Self-care, right? Setting healthy boundaries is a big part of that. Accessing your pleasure. Allowing yourself to feel good moment to moment, day to day. If it doesn't feel good, if it's not pleasurable, say no to it. If it's not a fuck yes, say no. Growth, you're growing. You're coming into who you are. Trust in the void. This is that like that in-between place, right? When you can't quite feel what's happening and you feel like you're floating, trust that. Trust the timing that everything's going to align when it needs to. What a beautiful, beautiful message and reading for February. Libras, if this resonated with you, please share this with another Libra in your life. And if you would like, please check out your rising and moon sign as well to get the full overview of what the rest of the month holds for you. Okay, my beautiful Libras, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please like and comment down below about what you've been navigating. I love hearing what you guys are going through and how this resonated with you. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, you may do so down below. There's some links. And then if you want more channeled messages on a daily basis, I have that on my Instagram, so you guys can find that there as well. All right, so now we are going to move on to my beautiful Aquariuses. My mom's an Aquarius. My little sensitive virgins. This was in my lap. So Libras, focus your attention on where you're going and what you're doing, okay? Aquarius, we have you at 3848. Okay, so starting with your all's reading. Spirit, what do my beautiful Aquariuses need to know? My water bearers, what do they need to know for the month of February? All right, so what are my Aquariuses working on this month, please? The Sun upright, the King of Cups, ooh, and the Ten of Wands reversed. Fuck yes. Excuse my language. That has me stoked for you, Aquariuses. Okay, what do my Aquariuses have to look forward to this month? Let's see if this just keeps getting better for you, beautiful Aquariuses. Queen of Cups reversed. Yep. All right, what are the lessons or challenges this month for my Aquarius babes? Okay, Spirit, too many. Like half the deck just fell out. What do my Aquariuses, what are their challenges or lessons this month? The Five of Swords reversed, and the Three of Cups upright, and the Wheel of Fortune upright. All right. And what is the spiritual guidance or solution for my Aquariuses through the month of February as they navigate all of this? You guys got a lot too. We got the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups reversed, the Devil reversed, Judgment card upright, the Queen of Swords. I'm getting these last ones need to go for the overall energy that you're navigating. The Two of Swords, the Seven of Cups reversed, the Strength card upright, and the World upright. And the bottom of the deck energy, we have the Four of Wands reversed with Justice behind it. So this may be, I may be channeling for somebody very particular. This may be something that has to do, there's a lot of love energy here. So I may be channeling this for somebody in particular, but this Four of Wands reversed, and then the Justice upright, the head and heart balancing. The Four of Wands is all about union, physical union with twin flames especially. So if you're on a twin flame journey and Justice, you may be coming into synchronicity and into union with your twin flame soon. But let me go further into this. I don't know why I felt really called to say that. So there just may be somebody that's an Aquarius watching this, or you're an Aquarius rising and or moon, and that might be a piece of it for you. So, oh, let me pull clarifiers. Excuse me. All right, Spirit, can I get a clarifier for what my Aquarius babes are working on this month, please? Okay, Knight of Swords upright, Four of Crystals upright, the Two of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Swords upright. Okay, can I get a clarifier for this Queen of Cups reversed? We got the King of Cups. It actually came out sideways. The Sun reversed, which you guys got the Sun upright at the very beginning, and then the Knight of Wands. Can I get a clarifier for the challenges? The 10 of Crystals, or 3 of Crystals, sorry, and 3 of Wands. So double 3 there, 33. And then can I get a clarifier for the spiritual guidance? The Moon reversed, and the Page of Cups upright. And can I get a clarifier for the overall energy that they're navigating? Ace of Swords sideways, and Ace of Wands reversed. So new beginnings, new ways of thinking. All right, here we go. So Aquariuses, at the very beginning, you guys got the Sun of what you're working on this month, the Sun card, which is all about making yourself the source of your energy, around shining a light on your strengths, on who you are in the world, on being that best, brightest version of yourself. And then you have the King of Cups here and the 10 of Wands. What I'm getting is, as you raise your frequency in this Sun energy, you're attracting that king into your life, that divine masculine. You're coming out of this oppressive state of energy, of being single, feeling like you have to do it all alone. It's like you've made peace with it, and you're like allowing now the fullness of who you are, knowing that nobody's coming in to save you, that you are your own savior, and you're your own like source of inspiration and strength. And like you're literally going to attract that beautiful divine masculine. This can be a male or female, depending on what energy you're carrying, especially if you've been working on your feminine energy and balancing your feminine energy. You could be calling in this divine masculine to come in and be this King of Cups, to have your king literally come in and be that partner for you. And so the clarifiers that came out were these Knight of Swords, the Four of Crystals, the Two of Wands reversed, and this Eight of Swords. So what's interesting is you realize that the Eight of Swords, that you had been kind of in this like self-limiting isolation place that was self-created, right? Like you would put yourself in this prison thinking that you needed saving, thinking that you know, that there was someone else out there that was going to complete you. And as you found that, you have found balance in the actions that you're taking with yourself, who you are in the world, how you're standing up for yourself. And this Four of Crystals, there's like a stronger foundation that is being created for you. You're stepping into this stronger foundation in your physical reality, and you have this new insight of like who you are and how you're working in the world and what you're creating in your vortex. You know, like you're bringing that into frequency. You're like becoming this master manifester. Okay. And so what do you have to look forward to? You have the Queen of Cups reversed with the King of Cups that came out sideways. This is the King of Cups twice that you've gotten, right? The Sun card reversed, so it's another like duplication, and then the Knight of Wands. So what you have to look forward to is movement in your physical reality, movement in a job, movement in your home space. The more that you become this frequency, again, you're calling this divine masculine, you're calling in this partnership, right? Like you're in that frequency where it's coming to you, but you're having to be this queen, you're having to just sit on your throne, you know, like this is exciting. Trust if you're being called to look for a new place. Like don't see this as a negative. Don't see this as like something that is going to, I'm sorry, Bubbles, something that is going to, that's like a stress or what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's not something that is like an inconvenience, right? Like don't look at it as an inconvenience. Look at it as like the universe nudging you to tell you like, oh, this is what you need to do to go to the next step to find that person, right? Or to align with that person and magnetize them in. And so what are the challenges or lessons that you're learning this month? You have the Five of Swords reversed, the Three of Cups, joy, bliss, love potion, and the Wheel of Fortune. Like things are turning in your favor, babe. Things are turning in your favor. And then we have the Three of Wands and the Three of Crystals. So you need to be really clear on what it is that you're creating, what it is you're calling in. We're in deep, deep manifestation energy right now from the 2nd to the 22nd of February. This is that 22222 portal, right? And so the more clear you are on where you're going, what you're doing, the more that you're in alignment, mind, body, and soul, and what it is that you want, and you're making those choices moving forward to align with those things, the wheel's turning in your favor, love is coming into fruition. So celebrate, have fun this month, and know that you're moving out of like the fight or flight mode. You're moving out of that completely, and you're moving way more into harmony. Okay, and so what is the spiritual guidance? You guys got a lot here. You got that Ace of Cups, right? So new love is coming in. Yeah, like toxic relationships, things that you know, that old frequency that you were carrying before of like what you used to allow in, you're not allowing that anymore. You're saying, fuck that, no way. Like, my frequency is so high, like, you've learned who you are and you're standing so strong in that. You're becoming this Queen of Swords. Like, you're so strong in who you are and what you're doing in the world, and you are like hyper focused on where you're going and what you're doing. And so, yeah, the Devil card reversed, you're coming out of that just doing things for pleasure and just doing things in the superficiality of what you think people want, or the people pleaser energy. You're moving out of all of that, all of those energies that were not serving you, that were not serving your higher self, that were not serving who you are. And you're coming into this like judgment frequency, right? And from here, we had the moon, and the moon reversed, and the Page of Cups, right? So a new, a new declaration of love is coming in for you, babe. Somebody's coming in to give you some sort of offering, and you need to trust your instinct. You need to trust your gut. You need to trust where you're being led. Trust those pings that you're getting. Like, if you're getting a ping to go to a coffee shop and you're like, but I don't feel like coffee, I don't want coffee, but I feel this like draw to go to that coffee shop, go buy an iced tea, or look at the menu, see what looks good, you know, buy a, you know, baked good or a cup or a hat or something from that coffee shop, you know, if you're being called there. But like, chances are you're going to meet somebody there, you know, like, so follow those things that you're feeling called to do. And even if you're like, I don't have the money to spend on that, just go and do what needs to be done. Follow the ping, and you never know what it's going to lead to, okay? But there's something in all of this for you right now. And so what is the overall energy that you're navigating this month? Two of Swords. Yeah, you're navigating some choice. You're navigating new inspiration. You're navigating what is and is not for you. And then, yeah, we're moving out of, let's see, this Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is all about choice. So you're making your choice. You've made your choice. Like, you're coming into your strength. You're not in this wishy-washy energy anymore. And yeah, here's the Strength card, right? And the World. I think you guys got the World. Oh no, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so yeah, you've got the World here. The world's opening up for you, and it, like, the world is your oyster right now, babe. Like, you've got it all. Like, you just need to hold that frequency very strong, that you know exactly what you want and it's coming to you. Like, don't doubt it. Don't be in the wishy-washy energy. Don't even think for a second, like, wait, what if this isn't right? You know, just be like, no, what I want is so true in my heart center. It's so true in my, like, frequency in my field, that I'm just going to own that. And when you do, you're going to, a lot of new inspiration is going to start flooding in from your crown chakra and your third eye, from your head. And then you're going to be given a ton of new action steps to take, right? That's not all going to happen right away, but you have to hold that frequency in order for those things to happen. And then this is still screaming at me. You're coming into union with your divine, babe. Whether this is the karmic partner, or not karmic, soulmate that you've been calling in, or you've been trying to call in your twin flame, it's coming. Union is coming, and a balancing of the scales is happening. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you, Aquarius. Okay, I'm going to pull now an oracle card. So, Spirit, what message do you have? What extended message do you have for my beautiful Aquarius babes? Do you want me to pull from a different deck? Okay. All right. What message do you have for my Aquarius babes? Oh, it says keep this one. Okay. All right. So we got Healer's Path and Lover's Way. There it is. The more that you heal yourself, the more that you are being of service to the world, the more that you're true to your heart's frequency and healing any sort of the past trauma or drama that you've been working through, the faster you're going to bring this lover into your life, this partnership. Fuck, I love this. I'm so excited for you guys. There's magic, like pure magic happening. And I love that there's this pyramid here because that's the energy. It feels like everything is like amplifying and getting like the frequency is just getting so strong to get to this point. If you know anything about pyramids, you know that they're like conduits for change and huge transformation and like big energy portals. So this is exciting. Whatever you do with this healer's path, spend more time in nature, allow yourself to connect with the energies of spring and new love and all that stuff coming into our field. So wherever you are in the world watching this, really tune into that frequency of the earth's energy and spring, and know that your love is about to come into full bloom. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for you beautiful Aquariuses. This is going to be a moon card of what energy my beautiful Aquariuses are needing to hold to help them to navigate this and to call this new partnership in. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. So we got abundance, the void, and growth. Okay. So one, you have to stay in an attitude of gratitude. You have to know that that partnership, that love, everything that you've been working towards, when you hold that frequency, that is your abundance code, that is your frequency. And when you hold that, it's literally coming to you. Know that you're growing into this version of yourself, and there is a moment of void energy before it comes, right? It's always darkest before the dawn, right? But the dawn always comes. And so when we're in this void energy, it's literally like we've taken a leap of faith and we just like our feet haven't landed yet. So we're floating and there's nothing happening in this. That's the one energy, right? You can see the one at the top. That void energy with this growth, this is the energy of 5. This is change. With the void energy, that's new beginnings coming in. So trust in that void frequency when you're in the gap, right? And it's like when you don't feel anything, instead of going into doubt, know that abundance is coming, that person is coming into fruition. This is an 18 up here. 1 and 8 is a 9. It's coming into fruition. It's coming into its fullness, and you are about to have everything that you want. Oh, I love this for you, Aquarius. I love this. So if you've been calling in a partner, if you've been calling in new foundations in love and the frequency of partnership, this message, this reading was definitely for you. Like I said, this could be something like, this is a generalized reading, but Spirit also knows who's watching and who it's calling to watch this. So there may have been somebody that was called to watch this, and this may have been very specific for you. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and be sure to watch your rising and moon sign as well. And if this did resonate for you, please share it with another Aquarius, or if you watched any of the other ones and those resonated, share them with your friends that you know their signs. And if it did resonate, I would love to hear more in the comments about how it resonated and what you're working through and how it helped you. So always love hearing from you guys. If you guys want to support the channel, I do have different ways that you can do that down in my notes down below, and I will be pinning the timestamps for each of these in the top comment. All right. Love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful February, and wishing you all a lovely rest of your day. Ciao.